Hey, it's Andy here. So in case you missed it, where have you been? This month at the clinic is all about the knee. So our senior physio at our Leeds clinic, Gareth Robinson, put together a fantastic blog to kick off September with a post really about how other issues around your body can affect the knee. And he spoke in his blog about how particularly the ankle, the joint below, and the hip, the joint above, can cause problems, and sometimes the knee, which sits in the middle of your ankle and your hip, takes the brunt and then can result in knee pain. It can stop you doing, whatever you want to do, whether that's walking, running, stuff in the gym. What I want to talk a bit about today is just really actually a patient I saw this morning in clinic, and he had a very similar problem to that, but I just want to really simplify his sort of case to follow on from the blog that Gareth wrote, and also to give you a bit of help if you're struggling with knee pain yourself. So I've also got a quick test you can do yourself just to see how you operate, how you are loading your body, which can be a really easy but a really good indicator about how you might be walking, running, squatting in the gym, whatever it might be, and why you might have, say, a knee problem that you're struggling to shift. So I did a quick test with the patient I saw this morning, and basically I asked him in standing where he felt his weight was. So that's his feet. They're meant to be the same size. I've actually got a GCSE in art, but you probably wouldn't tell from my drawing there. But I basically asked him where he felt like his weight was. So when he was stood in a normal standing position for himself, and again, you can try this yourself. You might find it easy if you sort of just close your eyes so you can feel where your weight is. I guess there's no such thing as an ideal or normal, but we want to be as close as possible to 50-50. So we have 50% of weight in our left foot, 50% of weight in our right foot. So I asked the chap I saw this morning who's had a problem actually with his left knee, and what he actually told me was on his left side he actually felt like he had 70% of weight on his left hand side of his body and only 30% in his right. So again, that's a big difference from this, ideal or 50-50 split. So this patient, the guy I saw this morning, was presenting with left knee pain. So again, that left side's got 70% of weight going through it. So is it a surprise that the left lower leg, that left knee, is overworking? So every time he's walking, he's getting up out of a chair, he's in the gym, he's on his bike, he's running, the things that he's struggling with, is it any surprise that left knee, that left leg has to work a lot harder? No, it's not, because it's doing more than double the amount of work that the right side is. So again, what we focused on in his rehab today is to get some of the muscles around his left knee working a little bit better, because some of them weren't quite doing their job very well. But the other part of his rehab, I gave him 2 exercises. The second exercise was all focused about trying to get him to shift his weight and actually get him over to his right side. So we did a few bits of treatment on the bed, went through a couple of rehab exercises, and then when we reassessed this at the end, when he was stood, he felt like he had 60% in his left foot, 40% in his right foot. So we shifted it 10%, which again for a small amount of time was quite a good outcome. And I given him some rehab to go home with. I'm going to check in again next week in clinic, and I would hope that he'd come back and he'd probably be about 60-40, hopefully a little bit better, and then we can work on a few more progressions to get him 50-50, and then we can build him back up so he's back into the gym, he's back into running, and he's doing that pain-free, and he's not going to have a problem down the track because he's, using one limb more than the other. So I just thought it was a really good case, quite a simple case, and obviously there's a real simple test there you can do yourself. So try it in standing, close your eyes if you need to do, just stand what you feel like's normal for you, and just try and observe where you feel your weight is. Is it more in your left foot? Is it more in your right foot? Is your weight more into your heels, into your forefoot? And just try and score it like that. Just keep it real simple. Is it left foot, right foot? Is it 50-50? Is it more on your left, more on your right? And try and give it a little bit of a score. Any questions, any problems, just give us a shout and we'll do our best to help you out. If you did miss Gareth's blog, or you want to find a bit more information about the knee generally and why knee pain can sometimes be a bit tricky to get rid of, please check out our blog. So that's performreadyclinic.com/blog.